Dr. Stone is a series where everything revolves around scientific advancement. We all wonder whether we'd be able to apply our modern knowledge to a prehistoric world, and Dr. Stone puts it to the test. The series got an anime adaptation last year, but now it's returning for the Stone Wars arc in its second season at the start of 2021. Here's 5 things you need to know about Dr. Stone. The artist of Dr. Stone is Boichi, the pen name of Mujik Park, the first foreign artist to have their works published in Shonen Jump. While other magazines have published foreign artists before, Boichi was particularly honoured to have been given the chance to work for the magazine alongside author Richo Inagaki. When asked what advice he could give to other foreign mangaka who want to work for Jump, Boichi recommended making a name for yourself in your home country. Boichi had already become pretty popular in Korea, which meant that he had the skills to get serialized in Japan, with one of his most popular works becoming Sunken Rock. While he has a distinctive style, he tries to lend homage to other popular Jump series in how he approaches his artwork. Boichi took his debut in Japan seriously, and so he did a lot of research on all of the kind of things you'd see in manga. Food, guns, locations, he did it all. But he still liked to take the time to do exclusive research on certain topics. But the thing is, he was swamped when Dr. Stone first started, since he was also working on his own series Origin. But because of all of this research he'd done, he coincidentally already had a load of reference books for the sorts of things featured in Dr. Stone, even down to the specific locations we'd be seeing over 3,000 years into the future. When he finally got the time, he went a bit further with his research, including taking a trip to Russia and meeting the first Korean in space. The anime adaptation team later took his cue and were also serious about the research for the anime version. One of the key parts of Dr. Stone is in its portrayal of science and maths, but this isn't necessarily writer Itagaki's strong suit, so they enlisted the help of Kurare, a science writer/YouTuber who does consultancy for books and news programs, so plenty of the calculations and scientific explanations that Senku rattles off are directly his work. In fact, he even offered the official English translator for the series his assistance if he ever needed help understanding the complex science that goes into the manga. Generally, the process works out that Itagaki will write out a story and create an invention that suits the problem they're facing. He'll then consult with Kurare to find out if such a thing would be possible, and then they would work together to revise it or add details. In fact, Kurare tests many of the experiments in the series himself, just to make sure it's all practical and possible. But one of the difficulties was making sure creating was just as exciting as a battle in another series. Dr. Stone does have fights, but the core of it is in science. Usually in a battle manga, the big 2-page spread illustrations are used for a climactic moment in a fight, like the main character landing a final blow. But for Dr. Stone, Itagaki entrusted Boichi with making a spread that showed off Senku's new inventions. And the readers enjoyed it, so it became a part of the manga's appeal. This wasn't just Itagaki trusting that fans would be excited by an invention, but also trusting that Boichi would be able to make it look impressive. There's plenty of cases of manga creators working closely with the anime team to let them know what's coming up. In this way, the anime staff can make plans and start writing scripts for unreleased chapters. However, that's not the case for Dr. Stone, and in fact, the anime's director doesn't even know what's coming next until he heads to his local store to read the new chapter. In fact, this delayed the start of the anime production, since there weren't enough chapters released at that point. It's not exactly efficient, but I guess it does mean that the director gets the privilege of seeing new plot points in the highest quality. Thanks for watching OTAQUEST in Japan. Feel free to subscribe to find out more about the art and creation of Japanese pop culture.